Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking peptides, but more specifically, the peptide collection from The Ordinary. Now, you guys know I love a little peptide action in my skincare routine. These are wonderful ingredients that, if used consistently, can boost the luminosity in the skin, hydrate you to the gods, firm through the production of collagen and elastin, and they can even promote overall skin health. However, there is a baffling array of different peptide serums on the markets, and brands know how popular they are, so they're pushing the price up and up. So when it comes to peptides for me, I like to keep it super simple and drugstore, which is why I reach for The Ordinary time and time again. The Ordinary have quite a few different products in their collection when it comes to peptides, and I want to break them all apart in today's video to help you guys reach for the right one for your individual skin's needs. Sit back, relax, let's talk The Ordinary peptides. Now, before we dive into all these peptide serums, just a quick reminder to do all that YouTubey stuff if you haven't already. I know content creators sound like a broken record, and we say don't forget to like and subscribe. That's because YouTube measures your worth as a content creator based on the number of likes you get. Now, I know that's not healthy, but until it changes, we kind of need to play the algorithm game. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it's just a wonderful way of helping any content creator you enjoy to just reach a wider audience, and for that, I'm always so grateful. I would also love to know your peptide before and after stories. How have these ingredients interacted with your own skin? What results have you got? So sound off in the comments section below. Now, without further ado, shall we just cut that waffle and delve straight on in? Now, I'm going to skip past the benefits of peptides, how to use peptides in your skincare routine, because I already covered those in a separate video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. That's definitely one that you should watch after this video, because whilst we're talking about helping you find the right peptide for your individual skin's needs, that video will then show you how to layer it correctly in your routine to get maximum benefit. And I like to think of it as like a two-stage process, choosing the right one and then using it correctly. When it comes to the peptides from The Ordinary, I want to start with what is my personal favourite, and it's this, The Ordinary argireline solution. Now, the reason I'm starting here is this is actually the simplest of all their formulations. Just one standalone peptide, a solitary peptide in this formulation. But don't let its simplicity put you off, because honestly, this is a powerful anti-aging serum. So in here, you've got argireline, kind of says it in the name, I know, but argireline is a well-studied peptide that a lot of people say mimics the results you can get from injectable Botox. Now, I've used this for 2 years, and I'm here to say you don't get the exact same results as with Botox, but for a fraction of the price point, you do get some really great anti-aging benefits. There's actually some new studies done on argireline as a peptide, which have shown it can decrease the depth of any fine lines and wrinkles you have by up to 17%. Now, some people might be thinking, 17%? Is that even that much? Well, when you compare that to some of the luxury, bougie, and overpriced anti-aging moisturizers that probably do a fraction of that, I think for the price point, this is a game-changingly good anti-aging serum. I've been using it, like I said, for 2 years now, and I've definitely seen the results. Once you apply it, after like 2 minutes, you'll notice the areas you've targeted to be a little bit plumper. That diminishes the instant appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but over time, you definitely see a softening of those dynamic lines. These are the ones caused by movement, so the crow's feet, the 11's lines, and the laughter lines, all of these will become less noticeable over time, and for me, I think the best way to get maximum benefit from this is to use it in the morning and in the evening. It might just be one peptide, but this is definitely a serum I think just about everyone should have in their skincare routine because it's tolerated by just about all skin types and delivers absolutely wonderful results. Now, up next is The Ordinary matrixyl. Now, a lot of people think that this, again, like the argireline, is just a standalone peptide formulation. It's not. Matrixyl is actually a trademarked name of a proprietary blend of multiple peptides that the trademark owner has drawn together to get maximum benefit. So in here, it's just got one name, but it's actually got multiple different peptides that sit beneath it. It works in different ways to the argireline. Instead of targeting just those dynamic fine lines and wrinkles, the peptides in here over time will actually boost the levels of collagen and elastin in the skin. This is great because collagen and elastin are like the building blocks, the foundations of our skin. Over time, the amount that our body naturally produces dips like that. It kind of peaks at around like age 22, 23, and it's downhill from there. But we don't have to sit back and accept that. You can use topically applied skincare products to encourage the body to just produce more collagen naturally, and over time this will increase the firmness and elasticity in the skin and diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Matrixyl is definitely going to be one of those peptides you want to use for the long-term benefits rather than those quick wins, though you do get some instant hydration. For me, it's all about combining these peptides for like maximum benefit, and I always use the matrixyl and the argireline together in my morning and my evening skincare routine to deliver like the perfect perfect anti-aging pairing. I've covered more detail around how I do that and the results I got in a recent video, which again, I'll link up there. But I find the matrixyl on its own amazing, but combine it with the argireline and you get those short-term gains and those long-term wins. So it's like the absolutely best pairing. Now up next is a true blend. It's kind of in the name, the Ordinary Buffet. So this is designed to be like a buffet of multiple different peptides, all with different benefits. I think peptides all get lumped together when we talk about them, but actually each individual peptide will have a very specific outcome and benefit for the skin. You want to mix and match all of these to kind of get a full buffet, a smorgasbord of benefits, and it can range from anti-aging through to hydration through to brightening the complexion. In the Ordinary Buffet, you've got matrixyl, which we just mentioned is a proprietary blend of different peptides, and argireline, and you've got some other great peptides alongside them. You don't quite have the same concentration of argireline and matrixyl as if you just use them separately, so that's something to bear in mind, but you get those alongside some other peptides for a total peptide concentration of 27%. That is pretty sky high, and I love, love, love this formulation. For me, because I'm targeting specifically anti-aging, I tend to use the Ordinary argireline and matrixyl separately, mix them together in the palm of my hand and apply them on the skin to get the maximum concentration. But if you're someone that just wants to cut to the chase, have a product that does it all in one, no mixing, you don't need two products, you've got it in just one standalone, then I think the Ordinary Buffet could be absolutely wonderful. This will hydrate you, it'll give you those long-term collagen boosting benefits and some short-term lessening of those fine lines and wrinkles, and I definitely find that my skin is brighter from using this on a consistent basis. A couple of things to call out with this one: it does contain castor oil, which whilst can be a nice hydrator for a lot of people, if you're very oily and acne prone, it could trigger a breakout, so I'm just going to call that out. It might not be the best option to go for if you have a very oily or acne prone skin type, but for everyone else this can work really well, and you can use it in the morning, in the evening, however you want to interact with it. It's just a really, really nice anti-aging serum to have in your routine. Now finally, when it comes to the serums themselves, we've got this is the Buffet with copper peptides. Now a lot of people ask me, like, what's the difference between the Buffet and copper peptides, using the Ordinary argireline together? Can you combine all of these? It can become a little bit confusing. But I say, just to simplify it all down, in a nutshell, this is the Buffet that we just talked about with some copper peptides added in. Almost an identical formulation with the addition of those copper peptides, but they have a very specific function. So copper peptides have been studied for quite some time and show just how effective they can be in boosting collagen and elastin in the skin. They also are amazing antioxidants too, so you're getting a little extra antioxidant benefit and a vastly enhanced anti-aging experience for reaching for this product over the standard, the Ordinary Buffet. However, this actually commands twice the price point of the Buffet, so you need to wear that up, bear that in mind, because we all have individual budgets when it comes to what we'll spend on skincare. You can get game-changingly good anti-aging benefits from the Buffet alone, but if you want to take it to the next level, then I think the Buffet with copper peptides is where it's at. A little bit trickier to incorporate in your skincare routine, because you really don't want to be using this alongside, exfoliating acids or tretinoin, retin A, because they can interact with the copper peptides, denature them, which means you're not going to get the enhanced benefits that you're paying for in this product. So do bear that in mind. I covered specifically how to layer copper peptides into your routine in a separate video, which again is going to be linked up there. All of these are also in the description box below, so if you kind of want to go down that rabbit hole of the full immersive peptide experience, all the videos are in the description. I love, love, love this product, but there are lots of different copper peptide based serums on the market, and I tend to prefer the Hylamide Sub-Q Skin, or I love the copper peptide from Medicate. They're both amazing. This one I find I reach for less and less frequently. It just comes down to personal preference, and whilst there are some really nice copper peptides in here, I find that the Ordinary argireline and matrixyl together give me all the anti-aging benefits, and then I get my copper peptide fix elsewhere. Now before I come on to some hair specific serums that we're going to cover off briefly in a minute, just a quick summary of those serums. I think if you're just starting out with peptides, reach for the Buffet, apply it to the skin, and you will absolutely love it. If you kind of want to go more advanced in an anti-aging direction, then definitely combine the argireline with the matrixyl, which I think will just give you enhanced benefits and is one of the best anti-aging combinations I've ever found. If you want something that's all encompassing and you don't mind paying a little extra for it, then the Buffet with copper peptides is a really, really nice offer. The benefit of this one is it doesn't have the castor oil in that the standard Buffet does, so it's much more applicable for people with an oily, acne prone skin type, so that's a nice bonus. But it's not going to be to everyone's price point, so definitely weigh that up and bear it in mind. There are two other peptide products from The Ordinary, both concerning like hair density. They have the multi-peptide serum for hair density, which you apply to the scalp, to the hair, which is designed to increase the volume of the hair and help with hair regrowth. I haven't got a huge amount of experience with this product. It's not one that I reach for time and time again. But one of my favourite content creators here on YouTube, Sincerely Miss Ash, raves about this all the time. And I'll leave a link to her video where she talks about this specifically in the description box below. Definitely check it out. Go show her some love. She's, like I say, one of my favourite content creators, and she's as big a fangirl of The Ordinary as I am, which is always lovely to see. And then finally we've got this. This is the multi-peptide lash and brow serum. You know, this is something I have fallen in love with over the past 6 months. The Ordinary actually reached out and said, did I want to try this before the launch, put it through its paces? Of course, I jumped at the chance. I tried it and I was really impressed. I do think you need to set your expectations with this one. It's designed to boost the volume and length of the lashes and the brows. I found that I started to get more volume in the brows after about 30 days of using this twice a day. When it came to the lashes, that took about 90 days to start seeing those benefits. It's £12, so I think for the price point, it's definitely in a league of some of its more bougie and luxury counterparts. And I think if you're looking for a really effective lash or brow serum that doesn't contain some of the problematic chemicals that some of the other ones do, a lot of them have now been discontinued or removed from market, then I think this is a really good option. Super gentle, doesn't irritate the eyes, and whilst you have to have a little bit of patience, you definitely see those results in the long term. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of the peptides from The Ordinary. I've left some more information around peptides and how they work in the description box below, so like I say, check out that, look at some of the other videos that I've referenced to really get a comprehensive view of peptides. But for me, the message I want to get out there loud and clear is don't overpay for your peptide fix. The Ordinary have some amazing products that you can reach for at drugstore prices and get some really great outcomes from them. This is something that I reach for time and time again, and hopefully by sharing my experience, it's demystified it all for you out there. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.